Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to the SBP. We are back with week 5. As always, I'm your boy Prime. Source was good.
Prime. Feeling good, feeling great, man. Hype. I'm tired. Had a long Saturday, but we outside with it. We inside with it, but we outside with it.
Yeah, I see. I've been checking. Yeah, I ain't talked to you since last. So I text you Wednesday, but I've been checking the social medias. I see you got a lot of good things going on out
Yeah.
there, making it
Yeah.
happen. Like I knew you would. And my man Source is a go getter, and he got some big things popping. I want to give a shout out to you though, man. I'm telling you, man, you got a hit. I'm talking like all rise, Aaron Judge type joint with that beat cipher, man. Like you know, I when I can, but them fellas be on point, bro. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that light joint, crazy, man.
Yeah,
Salute to
man.
you.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man. Hopefully we keep it going. Uh, I'm trying to do something, turn the screws and the knobs and something. Turn it into something. MacGyver this thing into something.
And we talking old school MacGyver, not that new school. We talking about the old school MacGyver.
Okay.
When he did. I'm talking when he out stranded in the desert when the battery died on the Jeep, and in the desert trying to get away, and all he needed was a rock. He needed a rock, maybe a piece of chewing gum, and
A shoestring.
and a shoestring. And all of a sudden, he spark some electricity and get that battery going. You feel me? That's the MacGyver we talking about.
Yeah.
I get you.
Diz, what's good, brother?
Oh, it's going well. I really just been gaming. That's all I've been doing all weekend.
Hey, nothing wrong.
It's been good though.
What y'all playing now?
Ghost of Yote just came out. It's a samurai game. Oh,
Mhm.
I didn't already put in. I was just looking. It said I already done put in 14 hours, and it came out Friday. So
You almost putting up Madden numbers.
I'm saying I got everything else I needed to get done. So it's not like it kind of took over my life, but at least I was still able to be productive.
Yeah, I figured that's what you were playing. I saw quite a few posts across social media over the past couple of days, and everybody was on it. A lot of people were on that bad boy. So you like it?
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a lot of exploring. That's pretty much half of what I've been doing is just exploring. You know, all these games, they look so beautiful now that you just like, dang, this is great.
Hey, speaking of which, I know we kind of jumping the gun because we got away. I know Source don't care about it, but I didn't get a chance to ask you the other night, I guess before we got started. What did you think about that Wolverine trailer though?
I liked it. I think that's gonna be a fun game. They did the Spider-Man games, that same companies, like they make good games. Like those Spider-Man games are great. So I got high hopes.
Yeah, me and my son were sitting there talking about it today. I was kind of scared because the pushback and then
Right.
some of the screenshots they released like what was it last year, and I was like I'm gonna buy it, but
I get you.
But when I saw this, I was like, okay, there's hope.
Right.
Okay.
It looked like they were doing. It looked like they doing their stuff. The pushback looked like it was warranted.
Yep. At least they listening.
Right.
They listening, man. No doubt. But I'm all right, man. Guess I'm doing okay. Other than that, that butt whipping Florida State took last night.
Ooh, I was watching that. That was
bro.
For me, that was a good game.
That was brutal. And just to think we had the slim chances of actually coming back in that game when I was sure in the third quarter. So this is over.
Yeah, I turned it off when it was 28-3. And then next thing I know, I was still getting updates. I saw it said 28-19. I'm like, what happened? What did I miss?
Yeah, towards the end, it was a combination of couple of bad penalties. And then, of course, some poorly executed kicking on onside kicks. And I say poor. I mean poor. Bro. Like, it looked like a fifth grader was kicking the ball.
Okay.
But it is what it is, man. 2 straight losses on the pit. And we just keep it moving, hoping we can rebound and do some things. But I do like the fight that they gave at the end. They gave some fight, but they definitely got some issues. And then Miami. Yeah, man, Miami's a good team, bro.
I was gonna say, like in hindsight, those losses might not end up looking terrible. Like Virginia, obviously, I saw they won again.
Yeah.
So if they end
Bama
up
keep
running
the win against Bama still looking good.
right,
Yeah, man. So Bama had a good game against Vandy yesterday, who was previously undefeated. So
yeah, I'm looking at Virginia's schedule. Like I can't see them not winning out. Like
yeah,
their toughest game might be Tech at the end of the year.
man. But we playing pretty much unless some of the craziest happen. We just playing trying to go to a decent bowl because trying to jump back into that playoff zone would be rough with 2 losses inside the conference. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At this point, it's gonna be rough trying to jump into that. So, but we can hope for maybe they can put some things together, finish out strong, and at least get to a good bowl game. I guess I can go with that. Yeah. AJ, what's good, my brother? Mr. Rerun the DJ. Did you see him, Source?
I saw a picture of him.
I was at work when I saw that. I said, look at my boy. And it was crazy because just when I still should have posted it, just when I saw it, some of my memories had popped up on my phone, and I was just about to post a picture of me and AJ at the sports bar watching the Braves and Dodgers game one evening. And whatever. And it's crazy. I said AJ was on my mind, and during I turned on my social media, and during that's the first thing that popped up was him. Liddy, what's good? Good morning, sir. Appreciate you as always.
Liddy
in the house, no doubt. All right. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get it started, man. We may just like Joel may drop in. I mean, he's been running behind. I don't know about Juwan. Juwan may or may not, but we're gonna keep it moving. So we in week 5, but I wanted to go back quickly and touch on a couple of things from week 4 real quick because we really haven't talked football since then. And the first thing I wanted to start with is, other than, of course, your individual team's performances, what was the game I could say was going to be a 30-30 tie? It was the Chargers game, right? It was the Chargers-Indianapolis game. That was pretty entertaining. It was the Chargers Indianapolis, right? This flag call?
Yeah. I was just looking. Yeah, it is. It was.
Last week?
Was last week, right?
No, Chargers played the Giants last week.
Oh, Chargers and the Giants. No, it was Indianapolis and who?
Rams.
Right. I saw the yellow and the blue in my head. That's what I was yellow and the blue. I was thinking,
LA. You got the LA right.
LA,
So coffee ain't kicked in yet. But the that game was highly entertaining, man. It was a highly entertaining contest. Went down. It actually just came down really to a couple of plays because there was a time period where it looked like that the Rams had a shot to, the Colts had a shot to put it away.
Yeah.
Especially in the third quarter. I think they had like a was it scoreless? The scoreless third quarter, I believe.
Yeah.
But I remember the Colts were driving down to score, and just what was the kid's name? Was it Mitchell? I think it was Mitchell was about to cross the goal line and he fumbled the ball.
Yep. I was going to say that it realistically probably should have ended in the tie. If they score that, that's the 27 right there.
Yeah, that's 27. Now keep in mind, and I think that was in the third. You come back into the fourth. And then it was very entertaining going up and down. Matthew Stafford came out there. They scored 2 times in like 3.5 minutes. Very entertaining game. I thoroughly enjoyed that one, man.
I know that had to be a heartbreaker, though.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely was a heartbreaker. Let me see what else in that. I saw, we did get a tie.
I don't know what was going on in that game.
We got a 40-40 tie between the Cowboys and the Packers. You talk about wow, bro.
I really don't know. That I was talking to my dad after that, and he was like, I just don't know. Like you would have thought that they got blown out how shook he was. It was crazy.
Yes. A lot of people hurt. You see all the people with the skits and parodies and all this stuff. about the especially with the Cowboys, man. It's a couple of guys that is hilarious, especially when the Cowboys lose. They're on there crying and everything. I saw a couple of Packers when you thought the Packers had got beat 40-0. They were just in stunned and just disbelief that they didn't blow out Dallas, and even the fact that it ended in a tie, like they were just, it was crazy.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. That's how they should feel, honestly. Based on our expectations, I had a 17-point win by Green Bay. Did had 20. Prime had 24.
Yeah, like 41-17 or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You talk about
wow. Yep.
Especially for it to be a night game. Joel, what's good, brother?
What up, man? What up, everybody?
7.
Yeah, man. We just really started. We was talking about some of these highlights from last week, some of the wilder games that went down last week, man. Last week, you guys did something, Joel. Y'all did something.
Us?
Yeah. Y'all shot some people.
We figured that's why you were here.
Yeah, y'all did something to a contender. We believe is a contender, and y'all held them with a new quarterback.
Yeah, we did. It was pretty. It was nice to look at. I was not expecting it. It was not. How do I put it? Unexpected. Like I said, I just wanted to be competitive, at the end of the day. So, I wasn't really going in expecting the dub, but I'll take it. I mean, I ain't fighting it, man, especially with the way the Chargers have been looking. But, we got to them enough times where they made enough mistakes. So we put it in the bag. At the end of the day, we closed it out. It wasn't pretty the whole time, but, we got it done. Defense came to really play, that off. We took advantage. Their line was hurt, and we really just barreled down the middle, and we got to the quarterback and forced him to make some mistakes. And Justin Herbert, I mean, it was a matter of time before he was going to be Justin Herbert. Not again, good player, but he has his moments. As Juwan pointed out to me this weekend.
Yes, he did. Yeah, Jackson. I was curious to see how you guys want to approach the offense with Jackson Dart back there. And y'all looked like the plan was to not have him throw the ball 35 times. It kept it about 20 passes in that game. And 13 to 20, definitely not bad. And 111, got a touchdown in there. So I think he played well. And it was a good overall effort, man. Good overall effort. Yeah. Now the one downside, of course, was losing Neighbors, man. And I felt when I saw that job, I was like, oh,
bruh, terrible.
He hurt, bro.
My cousin is a Giants fan, and he doesn't want Jackson Dart to start. Like he does not like Jackson Dart. And he was a QB situation is terrible all around. But he was like, see, this is what happens when you get Jackson Dart the ball. And I'm like, that had nothing to do with him. He was like, no, if Jameis was throwing it or if Russ was throwing it, that wouldn't have happened. He was so unreasonable because he doesn't want Dart to start. It's so funny.
That's great.
Let's not blame the turf here,
Right.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how you guys carry on today. We're gonna actually pick y'all's game today, but so it looks like y'all gonna be relying on Slayton, Robinson, and Johnson
and Hyatt.
That's like a law firm, right?
Yeah, it does. I mean, I look forward to seeing if they actually get Hyatt the ball. That's what I'm looking forward to. Can they find? Because like you said, you were high on him. He has kind of a little bit. He's disappointed. So if we can get something going with Jalen Hyatt, that's a plus for the team. Because at that point it's starting to look like a bust pick, and they didn't make any moves. They didn't even elevate one of their receivers from practice squad. So they're doubling down. So I'm like, oh, okay.
No receiver by committee.
Yeah.
I'll be the first to admit when I'm wrong. So which is crazy. So I'm always gonna let you know when I'm right. And I go back to the Mahomes thing, and there's a couple of players, but I'm gonna tell you when I'm wrong because I admitted to you. You guys didn't know till I told you. So it's new, but I was high on Drew Lock too. That hasn't panned out. And I was also
had flashes. He's had flashes.
I was high on Jalen Hyatt. and
Yeah.
he's been on the milk carton, man. So
Yeah,
I'm in my redemption phase because y'all know I'm riding that Buka thing high right now.
that's for sure.
I'm riding that high because
I'm looking for
felt
some
really good about
Buka.
that one. You know, I said that one on my chest, but
That's a
yeah,
good one.
maybe this is the time. You know, Joel, maybe this is the time. I mean, how you got to do something, man? Bring me back.
That's all we got right now. Those are our three receivers. It's funny because it seems like every year it comes back to relying on Slayton, except for last year, and it's back to Slayton again. And that guy was barely gonna make the team 2 years ago. He's always coming back to being the number 1 receiver. Good on him.
And Diggs, man, huge win over the Carolina Panthers. Not so much that you beat them because I expect you to beat them, but you dropped a bomb on these people last week. 42-13.
It makes you feel good because it's like, okay, the offense can actually do something. Now, I will say the thing that I have been harping that we have been trash at all year, we're still kind of trash at, and that is our running game. Like we had 3 rushing touchdowns, but they were all close yardage touchdowns. We're at the 2, we're at the 3, and we get it in. And I think
Henderson got one, Gibson got one. Who else scored? I'm trying to remember. You remember? May got one.
Yeah.
Drake May.
So, but like our leading rusher was 38 yards. And now, granted, I think Travion Henderson 38? Had also. Yeah, to be fair, Travion Henderson had like 30. Ramondre had like 30, and Gibson might have had like 28. So, like, all together, sure, we're close to the 100-yard mark, but we still don't have. Yeah, it was running back by committee, and they still didn't look great. Like, I think we had like 17, 18, 19 rushes. So it's like you're still not getting yards per rush.
Right.
Who got the most attempts?
Ramondre Stevenson, who I don't want to get the ball. This is where it all comes down to. I don't want him getting the ball.
Like, making sure.
Ain't never happy.
Yeah, to be fair, he's not the first Patriots fan I heard say that. I don't know what y'all got against Ramondre.
He fumbles.
Oh no, not that part. The back committee and not enough rushing yards and all that. I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, what do you want him to do? I mean, what was the score again?
Look, if we would have had this,
what was the score again?
It was 42-13.
Okay, all right.
If we would have had all this, and I said, I am happy, but you have to pick out parts that you still want the team to get better at. And I want us to get better running the ball. And I think we can get better running the ball by not giving Ramondre Stevenson that many touches.
Fair enough. Hey, I'm going to salute Drake May, though. Drake May.
Yeah, he was balling.
Nobody's talking about Drake May. Nobody's talking about Drake May. But this guy right now, I think he got like the 5th best passer rating in the league right now. He's the top 5 or 6 in yards. You know, granted, so we're just going into week 5, but he's balling. Drake May is playing good football. Really good football.
I need him to have all that confidence today because this is going to be a tough game.
Yeah. And I think it's a winnable game. We're going to talk about that game too. I think it's a winnable game. I said it. But we're going to see. Hopefully I ain't set y'all up though. But yeah, man. Shout out to Drake May. Shout out to the victories. And of course, Source. You know, you hear Diggs talk about not being able to run the ball effectively. Y'all ain't really ran the ball that effectively, but you don't give a darn, do you? Because you got that W.
I don't care about none of that, man. What was
y'all got the W against the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Well, the only thing we can complain about is the big plays in the secondary, and that is not normal. So I don't care. I don't care about none of that. Or no, I'm sorry. We can say Jalen Hurts didn't complete any passes in the second half. He was 0 for 8. Oh my gosh!
For a normal team, that's not good.
I don't even care.
And they still
the dub.
I care for my fantasy
Buffalo coming back against Baltimore. A dub is a dub.
Are you at all concerned though at some point about getting the running game going for down the road?
I ain't concerned about nothing, Prime. I ain't worried about nothing. And I don't
worry about getting AJ Brown the ball. That's what you need to be worried about.
I ain't worried about AJ walking to the locker room looking like he looked and making them comments. I ain't worried about Devontae looking like he looked like they try to make a thing out of both of them and the way their emotional state at the end of the game, walking off the field. I'm like, man, if y'all don't what do y'all want, dog? Super Bowl undefeated. What is it? What do you want? What? Find something else to talk about. Find something else to talk about.
Jonte ain't gonna be mad or nothing. He got someone very, very lovely to go home to after a win or a loss. So I wouldn't be mad about nothing with that. I got rings already. I'm good.
Straight.
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him whatsoever.
Hey, did y'all see Guantanamo Bay, I should say, defensive player of the week, NFC defensive? Did y'all see that?
No.
Oh,
yeah, I saw.
I'm just curious. Just asking questions.
Your boy back there getting all the tackles though.
Oh,
Cooper. I think he led the team.
Yeah.
He getting all the tackles, bro. I'm like, this.
Yeah, how you get all the tackles? You ain't even on the field all the time.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. When you see a guy ending up with 8, 9 tackles in a game, and you look at him and he's not on the field all the time. Looks like I've been noticing that like every other week. I'm like, hey, you get all these tackles.
Now that does not. Okay, let me have my Dej moment.
Oh,
how you gonna make a play on 3rd down and then try to step over the man and get a? I hate that.
No, y'all got the win, right? That's all that matters, apparently. No, y'all got the win.
I can't have my Dej moment. That's all.
All right, fair enough.
And then, anyway, that's all I got.
Indeed. I don't have much on the 40-40 other than the
yes, you do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hey, look, man. I expect plenty of games like that this year. That ain't. We might see that today.
Who y'all play today?
Play the Jets, bro.
Wait a second, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second.
We might see that. Look, we can't stop. So we can't stop a running nose right now. Justin Fields might have 3-4 touchdowns, bro. I'm trying to tell you, especially with them legs. You might see that today.
Is this Dak's fault?
No, it ain't Dak's fault. There's nothing. There's nothing through these four games that we've played that points to anything that's Dak's. Now I've seen some throws that I'm looking like the same Dak that this ain't get picked off. But to be honest with you, Dak ball. You think about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Top offense, I believe, coming into the week.
Michael Irvin said he the MVP through September.
You can't.
And
be
then
MVP with that
the worst or the second worst defense because we came so 1-32. I mean,
Michael Irvin said that then people got one win. He talking about he the MVP through September.
Michael Irvin needs to go back to watching Miami games.
He just stabbed him to the sideline, man. He had that tackling play.
I saw that. Yeah.
Every week, Michael Irvin on the Miami sideline. I mean, that's his alma mater, but he hugging the. I'm like, dude, some of these players.
I'd rather him watch the game and do that than what game was that where he was on all fours?
That was the first game.
I don't care how much money you got on football. You shouldn't be watching the game on your hands and knees.
That was the first game or the second game. First or second game, he was down bad.
And that seems to be the term right there. Let it let you know. A win is a win.
That is true. This ain't college. You don't got to win pretty. You ain't got to worry about rankings.
A win is a win.
Yeah, it is.
A win is a win, but sometimes,
See? However.
Right. Yeah, it was a very, very interesting game. I thought, source your game, I was like, dang, Baker about to mount another comeback? But for a minute, they was coming. They was coming, though. I mean, they was slinging that thing with both Bucky, Irvin, and my guy, Mecca, both went over 100 in the air. I said, they coming. They about to do some things. And as we've seen already with Philly, pull the rug out right at the end.
What Bucky going to do this week? Nothing, because he out.
Bucky going to watch the game. That's what Bucky going to do.
He'll watch the game. That's what he's doing.
So I got Rashad White in my lineup. Don't tell nobody.
Have you guys been peeping at the London joint? I mean, they're not in London. What are they at today? They're in
London.
Is London today?
Who's playing?
The Browns and the Vikings.
I just turned it on, actually. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game. 14-10. Dylan Gabriel.
16-14 now. They just scored.
That quick? Huh? They must have ran
Yeah.
the kickback.
I actually didn't see. No, looked like a touchdown pass.
Or it might
Oh,
be. I had switched it over to my tablet, which is behind. Let me go to the TV here.
I thought that's what made it 14-10. Yeah, 16-14. You right.
Yeah,
they just got the extra point.
There it is. Dylan Gabriel with his second touchdown.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dylan Gabriel.
That's right.
I'm just playing. Black America. Black America.
He just hit Njoku. It's in Njoku for a joint in the middle. I was wondering how this thing would go for him because they had already said that he was starting today, but your man Flacco was a second string quarterback. So, won't take hopes of getting Shador on the field today unless it's something just went crazy left. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I think that basically Cleveland's like, if we put Shador out there, even if he's good or bad, we're going to have to leave him out there. Either way. So let's not even cross that bridge. Let's hold this off until necessary, if necessary, and just see what happens with these two first. Because that's going to be a whole different set of problems one way or the other.
If you were a team right now, would you try to entertain the thought of trying to see what they give him up?
No, that's a stretch. Because who needs that? Like, who needs an unproven, I guess? No starts, no games.
If you can't get your hand on one of the veteran quarterbacks that's floating around out there, like
if I'm the Orleans,
Jameis, like maybe a Jameis, or if you can't make the Kirk thing work, which I don't think Kirk gonna finish there this year.
I hope not.
No,
I need Kirk to be somewhere else. But anyway, you can't be in any type of position where you're trying to make a push for anything and go grab Shador. I don't think.
Well, that's what I said in New Orleans. Like, I know they just drafted their quarterback, but I'm looking at their depth chart, and apparently he's number 3 on it. So, like, clearly they don't have a.
It was Tyler Shoe, whatever.
Yeah, like they got Taysom Hill. They got Taysom Hill as their second quarterback, and it's like they play with tight end. So it's like, y'all clearly ain't got no faith in him.
They just brought Taysom back today.
Yeah, he ain't even playing.
Yeah, they do say he questionable. It's like y'all clearly ain't got no faith.
They say they claim he gonna play today.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah, but he's the gadget guy. He gonna be the
He's
gonna be the tight end on some plays.
If you bring him back right now and you already got him slated over your rookie who you drafted, what was he like? I forgot what pick he was. But it's like, clearly, y'all ain't got no faith in him then. So just cut the cord, say, forget it, we made a mistake. Like,
wow. It's going to be interesting. I can see some things. Because if I'm honest with you, if I'm a team, especially if I'm not sure what I'm going to do with my quarterback next year, or I've got a veteran who maybe got another year or so on that contract, I'm going to entertain it.
Or like Seattle. Who out there in Seattle? In the Darnold.
But Darnold them balling right now though.
Yeah, but like
they just gave him a contract, but he couldn't hurt.
Right.
They drafted their own rookies too, though.
Did they? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, you have a I don't know, maybe what the Raiders? Man, I don't know.
The Raiders could because Gino.
Raiders. Because I thought, to me that when he was coming out, the two teams I said, tell you. The Raiders or the Saints is what I was saying. I didn't expect them to. I didn't expect the Saints to draft a quarterback when they did, but still, I was thinking the Raiders or the Saints would have been outstanding. But I'm gonna tell you what I think I would love to see. Is one I would love the Rams.
Oh, let them sit some years under Stafford. That would.
Yeah, we don't know what Stafford. We don't know if Stafford gonna play next year.
You said some years.
I mean, I assume Stafford was gonna come back next year. I don't know.
But even if it's a year.
38, 39?
Let's see.
Check him out.
He is 37.
37.
I mean, like Prime said, the man, the man didn't want to sit behind a quarterback for 10 years, knowing that he's going to be the quarterback for 10 years. You ain't got to sit 10 years for Stafford.
That's fair.
I feel like they're hoping that Garoppolo could sort of
They still, man, these people still hoping for Jimmy G.
I
Man.
think so.
Hoping
The Seahawks drafted
hoping
Jalen
he can be
Milrow. I didn't know
a
that.
Yeah, there you
back
go.
in his career.
They got Milrow.
Jimmy G.
I do agree. I think Oakland wouldn't be, or Oakland, Jesus, Vegas wouldn't be a bad choice because I don't think they got after Geno. I don't think they got anybody.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's in division, but Pittsburgh not bad either.
You said Pittsburgh. I don't want to go to Pittsburgh, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I want to get a shot regardless. So he go where he go, but I don't want to go to Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh would be actually really nice. I think they got a young quarterback too, though.
They do. Howard, I think.
Yeah.
Ohio.
I mean, I don't know how he's gonna translate to the league, but
I don't either.
Well, let's do this. Who we got? Keys from overseas. Keys said he liked the Rams. Okay.
Keys.
What's up, Keys?
Shout out to Blue.
Out there
Touchdown run.
touchdowns and all that. I see him out there, bro. I see him out there doing this thing.
I do also agree with the statement before that. Arch Manning, I think the media set him up for failure, though.
Yeah, Arch gonna stay in there college another year, bro.
I think he was set up for failure because if you look at Arch Manning as any other, his name was Arch Johnson. Any other quarterback, this is his first year starting. He doesn't look terrible. He's making plays where, like, okay, I can see the flashes of greatness. He's struggling where you expect him to struggle. And then it's just the fact that he Heisman favorite. And he ain't started a game. And that's where I think the media set him up for failure.
Yeah.
I agree. He hasn't looked terrible. I mean, he hasn't looked terrible, but he's looked.
Yeah, he's struggled. He's struggled.
I mean, he hadn't. Yeah, he's struggled here and there. He hasn't looked terrible in some of those games. But yeah, he going to stay, bro. Going to stay in there.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the Steelers, man, which is interesting because our next topic was really just let's look at the state of the AFC North, and I brought that up because looking at the as I go through and I look at all of the divisions, that one to me right now is the most interesting and has a ton of questions, bro. I mean, a ton of questions. So we look at it as we presently stand now, coming into the day. Of course, the Steelers, who we're just talking about, are sitting there at 3-1, followed by the Bengals. All they've been through, and they still sitting there at 2-2. Then, of course, the Ravens, which we discussed before, which a team that now has a heavier plate because of we were talking about it before Lamar was healthy.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Cleveland Browns, who are playing really well today, right now, trying to get to 2-3. But let's start with the Steelers, guys. So the Steelers are in a great position right now. We know year after year, just make the playoffs, get in and get knocked off in the first round. But we were talking last week, of course, to be fair, Lamar was healthy, but I kept saying just watch the Steelers. Not that I have a ton of faith in them, but we were talking about the teams falling to 1-3. And I think we took a quick glance at the Steelers' schedule, right? So I think they're on the bye week this week, right? I think they're on the bye week this week. So next week they come back against these very same Browns that we're watching now. Then they play the Bengals, right? Two very winnable games. And then you go to the next three. There are some questions, but I mean, the way the league is going now, you got the Packers, right? We don't know about the Packers right now. The Packers are looking like Super Bowl contenders, but you can't take out the fact that what happened last week,
not even just the week before.
And then what was the Browns, right?
Yeah.
The Browns. And then they played a tough Colts team, and then they played the Chargers, right? But the Steelers are in a good position right now, all things considered. They looked really good last week. Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf hooking up. I think he's got like 3 touchdowns on the year. They've been able to manage the injuries at running back, mainly to Jalen Warren, a boy that Source Gainwell been out there handling the rock a little bit. And they finding ways to win, man. But what do we think about the Steelers? So let's start with you. What you think about the Steelers so far this year in this division?
I think the Steelers. You know, I want to say they could sneak out of there with the division for real, especially depending on the health and mental health of the Ravens and the health of Lamar, because nothing is expected from the Bengals. I think the Browns will make their way back up, but the Bengals are going to drop to the bottom. And I don't think that, and not that they're going to have a great record, not that they're going to be any more than 10-7, but I think they could. Think they could take the division. I think some people are, focused on Aaron Rodgers, like the one game that they didn't win. Everybody was like, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers, that's just Aaron Rodgers, back to whatever." But nah, they solid. Well, Warren's out though, right? Warren is.
Yeah, Warren. I don't know what his timeline is for him being out. I know Gainwell been getting some carries.
Right, but Warren is
lead back.
He'll be back.
It just say out. They don't have an estimated return.
Gotcha.
But if you look at his status, it says questionable.
Yeah.
So it's like.
So he's not that far.
Exactly.
Right, he's not that far away, but it's like we don't know when.
and they on a bye, so got another week of recovery.
Right.
But there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing super scary about Pittsburgh, but we can say that for how many years? Like at least 5 years, 3 to 5 years. We've said the same thing, and they've been able to rise or fall, however you want to look at it, to that same realm of 8-8, 8-9, 9, but not 8-9, 9-8. Or 10-7, somewhere around there. Right. And I don't see how it could be much different.
I think they might be better. You had Rodgers and TK, and to me, a more reliable running back with just more Warren and less. No offense to Najee Harris, I'm just saying. like
not all offense apparently.
Yeah, that was major offense.
I was just saying, like, I think maybe actually might be, and they're healthy because TJ was there too and all that, so. They might be better. They're showing it. Yeah.
Indeed. They did.
I mean, yeah, especially, I don't know how long Lamar is going to be out. Like, it was hamstring, right? So it's like that could hurt him. He could be playing on that for the rest of the season. So it's, even when he comes back, what percentage is he going to be playing at? And the Ravens have been looking shaky with him healthy. So that was clearly their biggest threat in the division, and now you got a hamstrung team. Like, everything is set up and designed for them to. I'm not going to say run the table, because run the table implies that they're going to have an amazing record, but it's primed for them to win the division at least. And whether or not that comes with like a 10-7 or an 11-6, to Source's point, I don't think they're dangerous. I don't think like you're going to be looking at them come playoff time and be like, oh, this is the team to beat in the AFC, but it only takes one game in the playoffs, and that defense can put them in any game. That's all they need.
Yeah, I think with this squad, with this team, the most dangerous thing for anybody who has to face them, especially these teams that are in the division with them, is if Aaron Rodgers finds another reliable weapon. And I keep saying that at some point he continues to build a connection. And depending on what happens, it goes down with him and Jonnu. I think Jonnu Smith is their guy. I'm telling you, I know they got 2 tight ends. I know they got Fryermuth, but I'm telling you, if he develops a connection with Jonnu and is giving you really that second guy, if it's not going to be a receiver, that's going to make it a little more dangerous. You look at how Lamar's got his own unique player with his own unique set of weapons physically. But if you've looked over his career, we're not really looking at his wide receivers as saying that, man, you got to watch out for them. And we all know that Zay Flowers can blow you up in any game. He can have a game. But, we're not talking about him every week. We're not talking about Bateman every week. But one thing he has is reliable is Lamar will rely on a tight end at some point. We know him and Mark Andrews get busy. We know Isaiah Likely can have that 2-touchdown game on any given night when he's healthy. If Aaron Rodgers gets that from that tight end position, in addition to what they're getting with DK, it's a problem for the rest of this division. I'm telling you.
It looks like right now his second favorite target is Calvin Austin.
Calvin Austin, yeah. And it's not bad. You got pretty much a no-name guy. Now he's your second favorite target. But
I mean, now granted, John was number 3, and it's very close. It's
Yep.
17 targets to 16 targets.
While sharing the position.
Right.
Yeah, heavily. So interesting, man. Anybody got any other thoughts on Pittsburgh?
I don't.
All right. Let's drive down to the Bengals, which I mentioned to you guys Thursday night. This is super interesting to me because are they going to make a move at quarterback? And that's the thing, because if you're listening to everything that's coming out of these Cincinnati websites and these papers, they seem to be kind of content right now. Not saying that they're not looking to make a move maybe down the road, but do you wait at this point to make a move, because the move that you might want to make might not be there at the time you're ready to hit the button, right? Do you make a move? I mean, I know we're 2-2, but your offense is sputtering. Chase Brown definitely don't look like Chase Brown from last year. Jamar Chase, bro, come on. Jamar Chase, unheard of, coming out here with 30 and 40 yard receiving games. I don't remember what his numbers are, but they're horrible. A 23-yard receiving game. Like it's crazy. You have to make a move at that quarterback position. To me, I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone with your Giants, Joel. I'm on the phone with them. Even if it's James, I'm telling you, I'm on the phone with these people right now. I know it's an end of division thing. It probably won't happen. I mean, and I know Source was talking about, I don't know if that's the move you make right now because he's so young. I'm making a move for somebody. All right.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, to me, you just go ahead and piss the season away now. You've already just admitted, we ain't going to win nothing this year. I'm not going to try.
But if you don't have one of the top 5, arguably top 5 quarterbacks, what your season is in the toilet. This particular team.
Could they be any worse than Browning, though?
Oh, no. I don't think anybody can be much worse than Browning, but is that a move you want to make and then thinking about the future?
Right.
I mean, but at some point, and I hate to say it, like, you got to start wondering, like, damn, how often are we going to be in this situation with Joe Burrow? Because it's like, so you kind of do need to look at now because you don't know what's going to happen next season.
Yeah.
And so you kind of want to get that insurance. If you think Browning ain't going to be your insurance policy, you need somebody who can just have you serviceable this year and hopefully be insurance policy for the future.
The answer lies in Atlanta.
I'm with you.
He ain't got too many years left. He can't be insurance policy for the future.
Well, he can be insurance policy for this year.
For this year, yeah.
Let's go. Free Kirk. Let's get
free Kirk. Captain Kirk.
Free Kirk. Get
Kirk Cobain.
Oh man. Free my guy Kirk. See Kirk slinging that junk to Jamar, chasing the man. Come on.
Yeah, you think he ain't gonna go crazy?
Yeah, free Kirk Cousins, bro.
Kirk Angle.
Captain Kirk, man. Let him lead the enterprise in Cincinnati, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I like that.
Y'all hear me over there? Y'all hear me? Ohio, what up? Y'all hear me?
I don't know. Do you think Atlanta want to give him up and I don't know how high.
Yeah, I obviously do.
Hold on, you don't take that man from behind center during a playoff run last year.
I feel like they would have
and move on with that.
I feel like they would have did it. I feel like they would have did it over the season or over the off season. Like I feel like they're hoping that he's at least still coaching him from the sidelines.
The way he threw that pick to the in the backfield, coach that.
There.
Oh, it's wild. Hey, Joel, can the people get their hands on Russ? I mean, what's up?
They say a lot of things, but I think that absolutely they can. Absolutely.
Get their hands on Russ
for the right price. Yeah, I mean that's not gonna be too expensive.
I was gonna say, what's the right price? The price shouldn't be that expensive.
It ain't gonna be free. No, but you know,
The right prices should be like a 5th or a 6th round pick.
I'll take it. You know,
It is.
I'll take that. I wouldn't mind it. I know for his sake, I think it's not a bad move for him to go back up someone that actually. And we already have the luxury of having Jameis as a luxury backup. So and he was signed for the next year too. So he's really the more of the actual backup to the point where he hasn't played a game yet. You know, so yeah, I'm cool if they want to make the move and Cincinnati feels like they want it because like obviously it just hasn't really worked out with Browning so far. I'm not sure that I'm not sure it's gonna help, but we'll see.
I tell them people give me Trey Hendrickson and I give you Joe Milton in the first round pick.
Oh, you're trying to fleece them. Like, what? They gonna hang up on you ASAP.
Anything to get rid of Joe. I ain't ready to get rid of Joe for real because I don't know who's gonna be the quarterback after that when Dak ain't on the field. So I don't know. Get me somebody.
You didn't see the video. Joe Milton, he was thrown to the delivery driver.
Yo,
it was
a cannon arm, bro.
Yeah.
Just think if he would have decided to throw it directly to him. That Joe would have hit his body before he realized it and laid on the floor.
You know who Joe Milton reminded me of? And of course, he'll never play to that level, but it's when he throws the ball.
Jeff George.
No, we're talking about a potential.
I heard that name.
Not Jeff George. I forgot about Jeff. Jeff had a cannon. Now, I'm thinking about the guy's potential Hall of Famer. Potential. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get there, but he wasn't the most accurate quarterback in the world, but had a cannon.
Oh, that's a lot of quarterbacks like that.
I'll give you a hint. He's one of the most outspoken people you'll ever know. Say what he says, it means it. Don't care what you think. He's got a podcast. He's on ESPN now. Made it to a Super Bowl, didn't win it.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton. I'm telling you, Cam Newton had a arm, bro.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
But Cam wasn't always the most accurate dude out there. Dude would be standing 10 yards in front of him. He'd humming that joint like, man, Cam, take some mustard off that joint, player.
That's fair. Yeah, okay.
I love Cam, but I'm just keeping it real. Cam, especially when he played for y'all, bitch. I seen Cam so be throwing a swing pass. You know what I'm saying? He humming that bad boy like he had to squeeze it between two people or something. Like, what you doing?
I think that was some of his issues. He know when to take a little bit off the throw.
Yeah. And then in Carolina too, he could throw that deep ball, but I'm just talking about that little tennis. He tried to hum that bad boy. Like, yeah. It's all good though. But in closing up with the Bengals though.
They stink.
So you guys think they should just stand pat right now?
No, I do think they should make a move. I just don't know who you can make a move for.
I mean, they got that one win.
We just said
it. All right.
I'm sorry. 2 wins. Yeah,
they're not getting much more than that with the
Pre-Kirk.
This offense.
How long is this guy supposed to be out?
Burrow's out for the year, I thought, or at least
they said 3 months.
3 months.
That's pretty much.
So 3 months is probably the year, unless they miraculously stay afloat.
And that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That ain't right.
Right.
Look, how bad is that line? It's not good, right?
The line is never good. You know the line isn't good.
The
line hasn't been good
they've
since
been
the Super
patching
Bowl.
that line for how many years now?
How many years has Joe Burrow been in the league?
Exactly.
Well, if that's the case, I'm not sure how much Russ can actually help you.
Oh, well, fair.
That's fair. But that's anybody at this point.
That's also fair. Because
Anthony Richardson wants to be traded. You say here, and ain't gonna help though.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
No, I think I stayed at Pat with Jake Brandon becoming Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for Jamar Chase, and unfortunate for my family fantasy league. The only fantasy league I'm in. I'm in a fantasy league, by the way, with my in-laws, my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, wife, and my kids. That's the only reason I'm in it.
Nice.
But I have Jamar Chase, and he's stinking it up.
Oh well.
Ouch.
Well, Source, I mean,
That's nice.
I know you keep saying you ain't gonna get in it, but one of these years, that I can make a room in the Godfather League. I'm just saying, come on in, come on in.
I'm good.
Yes. I started to hit you when we had the one space left, and this year because we had one new person. I said, Source ain't getting in. I said, you know what? He ain't getting in, and brother Amos Wilson then won one of the other leagues 2 out of the last 3 years. And since I wasn't doing 2 of the leagues anymore, I just went on and gave it to brother Amos because he's been a real G. Well, you know what I like about Amos Wilson? He could always have a home in the SBP because every time he wins some money, Source,
he hit you off.
He send the commissioners some change.
Prime. Prime. I just told Cuzzo when he won the Pick'em Jones 2 weeks ago. I was like, dog, you are only the second person in all these years to ever like say, here, Source, here go $10. Second person. Second. It's been at least 5 years. I'm like, dang it. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Yeah. That could be it.
Amos last 3 years has won. I think it was Know the Ledge League. Yeah, it was Know the Ledge. He won 2 years, and he came in second the other year out of the last 3 years.
Wow!
All 3 years. And I mean, I'm just sitting there the very next day when the money was shelled out, and I sent the money. No, but later I hear cha-ching. I look at my cash app to brother Prime. I said, you know what?
That's
I shut that down this year because I wanted to consolidate. So when I had the spot open in the Godfather League, I said, it's only right.
That's all right.
Shout out to the brother. And look, bro, and I hope you win. You know, I hope you win this year too. In the top 2. Yeah, that last year, that Buffalo Wild Wing was banging. Split them jumps between some lemon pepper and some Caribbean jerk. I was good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, so the Ravens, y'all. We talked about the Ravens sitting at 1-3. They are in the predicament, of course, wondering about Lamar's health. And we got y'all know who's starting at quarterback today, don't you?
I don't.
Isn't it Tyler Huntley?
Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
That's what I saw. They said
he about to get busy.
They say that Cooper Rush. They say that Cooper Rush was supposed to get the start last that I saw. So we're gonna see.
He about to get big. He about to be Ryan Tannehill. the good Ryan Tannehill. I'm talking about the good one.
Cooper Rush, man, and they're in a situation. Of course, we don't know exactly what's going on with Lamar. They got the Texans today, another team who's got their first win last week. So you're going 1-3 against 1-3. I'm sure for DeMeco Ryan, not having to see Lamar on the other side is a sight for sore eyes, for real. So he's going to try to unleash that defense. But as we look at what's left for the Ravens, man, the Texans today, and then it gets rough because they play the Rams next.
Mm-hmm.
So I know Lamar going to want to be back for that if he can. Then they get a bye week. Then you get a little bit of relief because there's the Bears and Dolphins. So we talk about the possibility of them climbing back into this thing. The way the schedule is laid out, it's there for them to stay around, but it's going to be interesting. I don't like the defense, though. I say it every week. I don't like the defense.
The defense.
I know you was talking about look at the teams that they put their points on them. Well, the Ravens are supposed to be elite. I don't care if it's an elite team. You know what I'm saying? They gave up 41 to the Bills, 38 to the Lions. And then last week, in the I told you so, Patrick Mahomes when them put 37 on.
Yeah.
The Patrick Mahomes squad that can't score.
That's fair.
Hey, Prime, you picked them people to score 23 points now. Relax.
I did. But I picked him to win. And look, I didn't have them scoring 37. I'm just telling you. I'm saying it more, talking about how bad the Ravens defense is when I was trying to tell y'all to.
Oh, you was right. Yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about it.
If I only gave them 23 and they put up 37, that's saying something.
I mean, I think I do remember the conversation being, who knows what'll happen once those receivers get back, and they got one of the two that we were talking about. And I don't remember if Worthy got busy. I don't know if it was just
he had played okay. He had some catches. I forget how many yards.
Rashee Rice, get out there, y'all boy.
That was
Call the cops. Call the cops. I'm trying to tell y'all. Call the police. Yeah, Liddy. Yeah, there you go. Liddy say Rice is back for the Raiders game. Ooh, I guess the Raiders too. That division.
It's gonna be speed, Travis Kelce. Like, what are you supposed to do?
The Ravens in trouble, y'all. No.
Trouble.
They go 1-4 today. It could be some real trouble.
Yeah, this is even more of a must win than last week was. And granted, their schedule still does them a lot of favors because after that Bears and Dolphins that you were talking about, they go against the Vikings, and the Vikings ain't, browbeaters or anything. So they still have a chance, but these are the games that you kind of start needing, and you can't keep saying every week, yeah, they still got a chance. Yeah, they still got a chance. Eventually, that chance is going to stop.
Be us every year.
I think the Ravens could go 1-5 and still be fine.
Wow. Interesting. I don't.
Put it on the board.
That's interesting.
I take it.
Because are you saying they're going to run the table after that? Like go 10 straight?
I mean, Pittsburgh ain't going so far, I'm saying.
They still play Pittsburgh twice.
They I mean, that's controlling your own destiny a little bit.
Yeah, majority of their division games, if they go 1-5, they would still have 5 division games after that.
That's fair.
Well, you can definitely make up ground within the division, but wow, still.
Yeah.
Y'all think Pittsburgh gonna get past 11? Y'all think Pittsburgh gonna get to 11?
11 wins?
Let me go back to Pittsburgh's schedule. I think they had 10 last year.
How many games they went last year? Was it 10?
I think it had to be 10.
I think so.
What's the schedule?
But max 11.
You said what the schedule you are?
I said, yeah. What's the schedule for coming up in Pittsburgh?
For who? The Ravens?
No, for Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh 110. Pittsburgh 110 last year. Now, coming up, obviously they got to bye this week. Their next 3 after the bye are Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Green Bay. Then the 3 after that is Indianapolis, Chargers, Cincinnati.
2 to 3 L's mixed in there.
Then you got Chicago, Buffalo, Baltimore.
2 to 3 L's mixed in that.
And then they end the year with Miami, Detroit, Cleveland, Baltimore.
2 to 3 L's mixed in that.
But I see at worst, and if nothing happens to Aaron, it happens to, as far as the Steelers is concerned, if nothing happens to Aaron Rodgers and nothing catastrophic goes down, I don't see them winning any less than 10.
10 is probably because
10 is it. 10 is the number.
That right. Week 8, 9, 10, where it's Green Bay, Indianapolis, and Chargers. That's you. I do agree with Source. That's at least 1 and 2 at best, but it's a very good chance that that's 0 and 3.
Possibility.
And then Buffalo and Baltimore. That's probably like. Granted, obviously, this is the Baltimore that we're expecting them to be, but
right.
That's probably a 2. Those are probably tough games. So I could see another 5 or 6 losses on their schedule, which to your point is probably that'll put the Dardu at 3-1, so that's putting them at 6 or 7 losses.
So 10. So
back to back.
So all this hinges on health with them, and of course, Derrick Henry holding on to.
Somebody write this down.
Derrick Henry holding on to the football.
Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Did I mention I had Derrick Henry on my fantasy team too? Yes, I had Chase and Henry. I do.
He didn't fumble last week, right? So he's broken the fumble a game streak, right?
Yeah.
I mean, mix in some positives in the numbers, Hey, give me something.
That free Justice Hill. And finally, we got the Browns sitting there, guys, at 1-3. Right now, they're up with about 8 minutes to go. They're up in this game by 3 over Minnesota. So they could be 1-4. They may be 2-3 once this is all over.
Cleveland, let's go Browns. Cleveland rocks. That's what Drew Carey said.
You know what's funny about this game? Minnesota's sole passing touchdown is not by Carson Wentz. It's by Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, yeah. Cam Akers, who they just activated a week ago.
Oh my goodness.
He wasn't on the active roster till a week ago.
He's
Darn shame.
Right.
So I wonder was that in the old playbook when he was with O'Connell, and when they were at who were they together was with the Rams.
Who were they together with?
Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Yep. When he was with the OC.
Yeah.
Yep. I wonder was that in the playbook then? Like you bring a guy off the you don't activate him. First he's on your practice squad or whatever. You don't have him activated. You activate him. As soon as you activate him, you script it out for him to throw a pass in the game. He throws a touchdown.
It's terrible.
He said, I know you better.
Wentz, did Wentz come back? I didn't see it on that last drive. I know Wentz got. They were looking at Wentz. He got hurt.
I think he did because I missed it, but I'm looking at the stats just because I got on the other screen, and they don't have any other quarterbacks showing like they threw a pass. So unless they just ran it all that entire series,
Possible.
But not much to say about the Browns, right? We discussed them already. We know they're not winning anything. I guess the one positive I've seen, other than Dylan Gabriel, seems to be playing well today. Quinshawn Judkins had a couple of nice runs in this game.
Mm-hmm.
You got the rookie. Yeah, he had some couple of really nice runs in this game. So, I don't know what else to say. We know they're not winning this division. Just a matter, are they going to end up finishing third or fourth?
Third.
I'm assuming third. I think fourth is for the Bengals.
I think the Bengals for the Bengals. Yep. Yeah. Unless they get Kirk Cousins.
Free Kirk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The bandwagon lives. We holding on to that.
I'm riding that Kirk Cousins bandwagon until Kirk retires.
Yep.
That might be this year.
I don't let 3 interception games deter me, bro. I know they quick up. Y'all, he threw 3 picks. Okay, I'm still on that Kirk bandwagon the next week.
Is that a carryover? I don't know this to be fact. Is that a carryover from Tony Romo?
Hey. But yeah, I like Romo, man. So,
I know.
Yeah, Kirk Romo. It was Romo every week for me. 3 interceptions, no interceptions. I don't care. I know it was coming. Number 4, different story. Did y'all see the joint that the FanDuel put out about them pretty much having through the same amount of games, pretty much having the stats were almost identical.
Him and Dak.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
He only had the slimmest of edge, but yeah, still. Yeah.
I think even like record wise, it was just the tie that was the difference, right?
Yeah. You know what they're hollering about for the Cowboy fans is, and I hate talking to them, for the Cowboy fans, because you gotta always when somebody says, well, if Romo had the stuff that Dak had, then of course things would be different. And I'm one of the people that agree. Now, quick to throw back. What about the year when the Cowboys had 8, 9 Pro Bowls? Bro, we're talking about the Pro Bowl, bro. Pro Bowl. Like, what are we really doing here? Those are the same teams that were in the bottom 3 or 4 teams in third down efficiency on defense. Couldn't get the people off the field. Romo put up 32. They can't keep him on the stop the team on the last drive, go down and beat Romo by a field goal, because it's just, I ain't trying to. I'm taking Romo over Dak all day. Yeah, I am.
He definitely is.
I'm taking Romo over Dak. And that's not that I hate Dak, but I'm not a Dak guy.
He's not.
But I am saluting him so far this year. Me saying that, he's throwing probably.
He's having a hell of a year.
Trick it up today. But it is what it is. But number 4, go give me about 40 points today. I'm with you.
There you
Let's
go.
go. Let's go number 4.
Let's go. Yeah. Y'all know the only reason Source is saying that, right?
Do you got him in fantasy? Oh, FanDuel. Okay. I
I
knew it was one of the two.
Ain't gonna be no other time he's gonna say that.
Only
Right.
for the money. Only for the
I
money.
I knew it was one of the two.
Let's go Dakota.
Dakota Rain. All right, y'all. Let's take a sec here and look at some of these.
Y'all got it for a minute. I gotta help the wife. I'll be right back.
Let's talk about some of these one-loss teams. So these one-loss teams gotten crazy. So by my count, you can look up there and tell me if I'm wrong. I believe there's 8, if my count is correct. One loss. There's really 9. If you want to throw the Packers in the mix, because the Packers 2-1-1. I
was gonna ask if you was counting them, but okay.
If you want to throw the Packers in the mix, you can throw the Packers in the mix. I didn't, for the sake of this discussion, I did not put them up there, but I guess it is fair. I mean, I did say one loss. So we have right now the Steelers, the Lions, the surprising San Francisco 49ers. Tampa Bay took their first loss against the Eagles. Surprising to many people, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have a big game this weekend. We're going to talk about that in a sec. The Colts, the Chargers, caught their first loss last week. And the Seattle Seahawks, which a lot of people, I remember, had them not being so good this year. And so far, they are playing really well.
Right.
So looking at these teams. So first, what I want to do, give me your best team, one-loss team, and then in order, rank your top 3. Diz.
Okay.
Diz, what do you think?
The best team to me is Detroit.
Okay.
I think of their, granted, Tampa has a really good, their only loss. That's a really good loss if you're going to say it's a good loss.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in just the way that Detroit has looked outside of their loss, obviously they're on 3 straight wins. And they've pretty much looked dominant in all of them. And granted, Green Bay looked dominant against them. But you could count that to week 1 rust. So they still have a chance to come back, and we can see how they're going to actually look against Green Bay. Is Green Bay the better team? We'll know. I think they're the Thanksgiving game. Number 2, I would put Tampa, just because they had every chance to win that game. Mm-hmm. That was theirs to win, and it was just another blocked field goal that sort of ended that. And third, this is where it gets tough. We were talking to me a week ago. I might have said the Colts, but Thursday night and how good that San Fran defense looked, I gotta give it to them, because the offense is doing just enough. They're scoring, and I think they're scoring in the 20s. But that defense, every time they need a stop, it just seems like they get it. And they're doing it with not the most health. They have players missing at every part of the ball, and they're still doing this. So it's how are they? Are they just that deep? And their second level is that good still? Or are they all gelling at the right time? And either way, it's as the players start coming back, how scary are they going to look?
Very interesting. I note, man, those 49ers, quietly with nobody on the field.
It's low key making me sick, because Mac Jones is balling, and I hate it. Because where was this at when he was in New England?
Yeah, your boy Shanahan is stringing together one of his finest stretches right now. because how they're winning these games is beyond me. And I don't remember because I was watching the game while we were on the show, on your show, Joel, the other night. But coming into that game, they hadn't defensively. They're playing solid enough. I don't think they picked one of the few teams in the league who hadn't picked off a pass. And I didn't go back and check the stats in the game the other night, but I believe coming into Thursday night's game, they hadn't picked off a pass yet.
They still haven't.
Yeah. You know, while teams are turning people over, they're just finding ways to do just enough and to stay in the game.
Yep.
By the way, their one losses with Purdy. I believe somebody was saying that he was just a game manager. Just throwing that out there.
I mean, they're already questioning it. You know,
Yeah.
They're ready to anoint.
It sickens me,
Mac Jones,
because again, where was this at when he was in New England? But it's also like the part of me that always just loves to be like, I told you, is like, what did I tell you? That it's not Purdy giving them these victories. Like,
oh, they just paid Purdy, didn't they?
I think so.
So, Joel, what do you think, man? So, who is the best team, the best one-loss team? And then give me your top three.
I would agree with mostly what Dave was saying. I had the Lions, the Bucks, but I teetered here mainly because you're saying as of right now, I figured the Niners are barely pulling it out. A lot of these games, they're hurt, but as of right now, they're pulling it out of their ass, and I think I like Steelers a little bit more right now. But I'm not arguing about the Niners doing what they're doing right now, especially when they eventually become healthy. Or maybe that just tells you how much maybe that there's not as big a difference as we thought from their starters to their bench. And we're certain positions at least.
All of the Steelers victories are one-score games too.
They are, but I've liked what I've seen out of the Steelers.
That's fair.
Maybe I'm just a little bit higher on them lately.
I think you're not wrong either way.
And I liked what I saw of the Chargers, though. I mean, look, again, they weren't terrible last week, but that line is so decimated right now.
Yeah, I think injuries for them look rough. Like
margin for error is low. And the Colts kind of came back to earth a little bit, even though they still look pretty good. You know, either way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to see more out of Seattle and Jacksonville. I don't know if that's just a flash in the pan or is that legit finally after 4 years? We'll see.
Those two I have the most question marks about. And I think what got the worst out of me with the Chargers is hearing you talk about how bad y'all pass rush has been. And so you talked like 4 weeks now about how bad it was, and then seeing how they did the Chargers O-line.
Yeah.
I was like, either Joel is lying or this O-line is trash. And so that just sort of knocked them down for me.
A little bit of both. The pass rush is good. They get pressure. They just haven't been finishing.
Okay.
And they feasted on a really hurt line.
Okay.
They just could not stop. Those guys were not getting stopped by anybody on that line. That's really what it came down to.
That's fair.
So if you have a hurt line, good luck.
I was so questioning, like, damn, has Joel just been lying all this time? What is this?
I never said they were a bad line.
You were saying that you didn't.
They were not as dominant.
Yeah.
I expected them to be dominant, and they just weren't as dominant as I wanted them to be. That's all. But Brian Burns, bro, I think he got 5 sacks right now. He looks great. You know, Abdul Carr looks real good. Dex had his best game of the year. You know,
pick 6, right?
And a pick 6, yeah, tapping pick 6. He almost got the touchdown too.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He didn't make it in. That's right.
Yeah, Justin Herbert. He ran to that. He's like, fuck, I can't let it get
That's right. Yeah.
This ain't about one win teams. It's about one loss team.
We should have 2 wins. Damn Cowboys.
My bad.
All right. So we got so what was your order again? It was the Lions,
the Lions, Bucks, and I had Steelers instead of Niners. But as of right now.
Interesting. Okay. I like it. So it's the best one-loss team, and then give me your top 3.
The
Yeah,
Detroit Lions. I know that's the easy answer, but I'm sticking with Detroit. That's my answer. I'm sticking to it. Top three, Lions. I'm very surprised by the 49ers, to be honest. Uh, and I'm going with the Colts. I'm sticking with the Colts. I'm rocking with Danny Dimes. Okay, I'm not rocking with Danny Dimes, but as far as this, I'm rocking with Danny Dimes. But I want to point out one thing. Did y'all realize? I did not realize this. I can't remember if something happened early in the season where they had a shutout or something. Seattle's only given up 67 points.
I was about to tell y'all about that defense, bro. Their defense is nasty.
67.
That defense is nasty.
They've scored.
This is why they're doing what they're doing. Yeah.
They've scored 111.
Yes.
They're like out of the one-win teams, they're the third highest scoring, but they're the number one defense. I'm like, what? I don't even.
They're number 2 in point differential.
It's not computing to me. It's not computing. Did they forget to add a game or something? I guess. I don't.
No team has scored 3 touchdowns on them.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. So if I had, if I had a sleeper, I throw them in there. But yeah, that's my order.
One of those teams they played is the Steelers.
Yeah.
Held them 17 points.
Yeah, look, man. The defense, that's been my thing I've been holding for the past couple of weeks. The defense is nasty.
To Joel, what Joel was saying, he was like, how he hasn't seen anybody talk about the Seahawks. Yeah, I was the same way. I haven't heard a thing. I remember the week 2 game because everyone was Aaron Rodgers done went back to last year's Aaron Rodgers. Father Time is hitting again, and that was the only thing I heard.
But that was more about Aaron Rodgers than anything else.
Right.
I definitely see more Steelers games this year. I haven't seen any Seahawks games.
I haven't. I mean, they're on the West Coast. It's probably
12.
I can watch them though. I ain't gonna lie. It's hard for me to watch the Steelers. some of it is just because
that's the internal.
The internal thing, and to go back to my kid days and the Cowboys and stuff. But some of it is just it's kind of boring to me sometimes. Now defensively, I watch my guy. I watch Watt. Yeah, I watch Watt. Man. I'm a big Watt fan, but I will admit, as much as I dislike Aaron Rodgers, the offense looks a little different this year. It has in a couple of games, and that kind of bland, basic offense we've been seeing from the Steelers over the better part of the last 6-7 years. So I'll say that.
And that's just DK. Now, if they have more weapons, imagine.
Yeah.
And DK.
That's why I understand they had to make the move, but I keep going back to, man, what if they found a way to keep Pickens and they had Pickens on the other side of DK?
I'm so surprised the trade.
Because at first I was like, oh man, tell me about that offense.
Psych.
But I agree with you guys, man. Definitely Detroit on that. I'm gonna go Detroit. I'm gonna go Tampa Bay, and then it gets really fuzzy. And probably the two for me, I would be deciding. Honestly, would be between Seattle, just because what I've seen, and the Colts. I may lean on the Colts right now, still, even though they had that loss. They're putting up points. I think they. I didn't even look at it this morning, but I don't think they could be any worse than third in the amount of points they scored this year. I don't believe. I didn't look at the numbers this morning, but they Daniel Jones was out there putting up points, man.
They're fourth.
They're fourth. Fourth as of the day. Is one of the teams that played Thursday night up there or no?
No. Funny enough, it's Detroit, Buffalo, the Ravens, and then the Colts.
That makes sense. Ravens did have a couple of big scoring games. Okay, so they're fourth.
Right.
All right.
Pittman's been good.
I knew they were lingering around there somewhere.
Yeah.
So I like they ain't putting up. They got putting up numbers. The defense is not half bad. And they running the football. So I mean, I probably would lean on the Colts, but that's no shade to any of the other teams, especially like I say, Seattle is something to watch. And the Niners, you can't speak what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Very interesting.
I'm not mad at it.
Not at
Until
all.
Purdy gets back, see what happens. No kidding.
It's crazy to hear the drop off though of the Chargers. How last week we were off
It was
fairly
one game.
high on them.
One game.
Well,
And that
two teams though did. The Chargers, and then the other team that you and we were just discussing, should they be up here or not, because they're 2-1 and
Oh yeah, the Packers.
Green
too.
Bay.
Packers,
Yeah.
right?
Disappointing.
Those two teams, one NFC, one AFC, we were singing their praises high, and now we kind of sitting here like, still good
Yeah.
team, but just kind of they left us with some shockers, right?
Yeah. Fair.
How surprised is everybody to see Jacksonville on this list?
Shocked. I was
Very
shocked just
shocked.
now. I didn't realize they had one loss.
Yeah.
And a big one, which is coming up to tomorrow night, which we
Monday night. Yeah.
Yes, indeed, that's a big one. Let's go discuss that. So,
Who was they lost against?
want to see how all of these, well, the ones that are playing.
Week 1, I think, wasn't it?
I'm looking out. No, week 2 against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Other than the bye week teams or the teams that have already played, I'm going to have a special eye on all of these teams that are playing today. And tomorrow. One is playing tomorrow. So, all right. So I think that there is nothing else. I think we about to pick some games. I think I said 5. We're gonna pick 6.
Okay.
We're ahead of schedule. So let me see here. What we got going?
Game is close.
Yeah, let's go to game day picks. So I don't have a lot of picks. I think I just got a picture for one game. So we're gonna go. But so let's start off here. What are we gonna start with today? Oh, let's keep it in the family. Some people say, well, how did you pick this game? Because it's very intriguing to me. I'm talking about the Giants and the Saints. I know the Saints haven't won a game. And looking at last week's score, you would say, you got to be crazy. Buffalo is about to beat the brakes off them, right? They showed some life in that game, though. Like there was a time where they actually showed some life in that game. It was actually moving the football. The defense made some big plays. Just, of course, they couldn't make them when they really needed them. But there was some life in them. Then, of course, the New York Giants, they got the win. Pulled off the upset last week with the new quarterback in place. So this goes down at 1 p.m. today. Joel, how do you see this game playing out? And, of course, you got you guys winning, right?
I mean, this is the game I actually wanted Daxton Dart to play in.
You didn't want to start him this week, yep.
Yeah, this is the week because I figured this would be the easiest test for him. Nothing against the Saints. I do think the Saints. I'm not sleeping on them. I know a lot of people expect us to win because they haven't won. But the Saints, they have a good pass rush, and we really, really bad at defending the run. So, and they got Alvin Kamara. So at the very least, I expect him to have one crazy long rushing touchdown from Alvin Kamara. At the very least today, we'll see one of those. Because it's just something that it was just going to happen. But, I do think we will pull it out. I really hope our pass rush, and that wasn't just like a flash in the pan itself. I think, like I said, we've been putting in the pressure. It's just haven't been finishing a lot. And I really hope their line isn't exactly healthy right now either. So if we can take advantage of that. And I know Rattler is a little slippery, but I think we can get to him. And hopefully we can rattle him enough.
Rattle the Rattler.
Rattle the Rattler. Didn't expect a pun, but here we are. And we can get the dub. I look forward to seeing how they work out the offense now without Neighbors like for the whole game. So maybe it's a surprising game by Hyatt, or Slayton comes up big, or Wandale. I expect, and Theo, because Theo looked good last week. So, I do expect this to get down. Again, I'm not sure about how much. But I'll tell you, the only thing I know I'm pretty sure of at the day is that Kamara will probably get a long rushing touchdown.
I could use that in one of my leagues too. Yeah,
that's probably the only thing I'm more. I think we allowed one in every game except against Kansas City. But those running backs aren't exactly known for that.
I see my man JB. What's up, brother? JB said he has the Giants 24-17. Somebody else likes the Giants out there. Yeah.
I don't like how confident people are. It's bothering me.
I like that score, JB.
Yes, indeed. It's a dope score. Didge.
Funny enough, the Saints are the favorite in this game. It's weird.
Really?
2 points.
I like it.
2 points.
I like it.
But they favor.
I think it's just home.
I guess because it's in the dome.
It's just home.
Dome.
I think it's one of those, and I think ESPN Bet actually has them underdogs by I think same margin. So it's like it realistically, who knows?
It's loud in there.
Yeah. I was actually 24-17. I think it's a little too high. I was gonna go 17-14 Giants.
Interesting.
17-14 for the Giants. And that dude, Carson Wentz, hits Jordan Addison with about 30-something seconds left in the end zone. 25 seconds left. Wow. All right.
Oh wow.
Let's see what we got.
You are ahead of me. I don't know how that happened.
Very much.
Yeah, go back forward.
I'm in the 40 seconds right now.
Yeah, I just saw the 5-yard pass to the 12. Like I don't know how you.
What was that score again, Dave?
17-14 Giants.
14. Yeah, Source.
Ooh, got him.
Cleveland's trash, yo.
They had it, yo. They had it to the very end, yo.
Man. Anyway, I don't have a lot to say. I got the Giants 24-16. 17 was my original thought there, JB, but I changed it to 16 because I don't think Seattle. I don't think the Saints will score 2 touchdowns. So,
well, look, man, y'all giving these people these low scores. It can happen, but y'all did forget that we just mentioned that what's the name back today? What we were talking about earlier, backup quarterback
For the
blank right now.
Jeff Hostetler?
Hill.
Oh, Taysom Hill?
Taysom Hill back. It gotta be a trick or gadget or two in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Might score twice. You know he can do. He got to have it. You know he has that one Sunday.
Yeah, he go crazy.
One Sunday, yeah, he go off. You know what I'm saying? And everybody rushing to put him in a FanDuel lineups the next couple of weeks because he has that one Sunday. Yeah, but Taysom Hill. So I don't know, man. I feel kind of funny limiting these guys to 14 points.
Yo, it's respectfully, it is white boy wasted out this joint today. You got Taysom Hill, Scatterbo, and Jackson Dart in the same game.
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be. Oh
I'm
my
here
God.
for it, though. I'm looking forward to that, Joe. I'm here for that.
It's gonna wild out today.
I think it's gonna. I think we're gonna see some things go down. So y'all keep up with the low scores. I'm gonna put it up there a little bit. I got the Giants winning this game, and I'm gonna go 27-24.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
He said your defense stink.
Apparently.
I don't know if either offense got that in them.
They don't, but it's usually
Yeah.
those games every year. Then we think they're not gonna score no points. And we go into halftime, and both teams, it's already like 14-13 or something, 14-14.
What was your score, Dish?
17-14.
17-14.
Got him.
All right.
I think that 37 points that they put up in that Dallas game was an anomaly. That Dallas defense is just not great.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy today.
Out there
We got no timeouts. Sorry.
I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were pulling for the Browns that big.
He wants to ensure that they finish in third place, like he said he would.
Pretty much.
Oh my God.
I said we. We
Cincinnati,
ain't got
y'all
no
watching,
timeouts?
Cincinnati, y'all watching this game?
Right.
All right, let's see what we got next.
We're 27th in points. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was looking because I was trying to figure out. Okay, is 17 too little or too much? And when I saw that the most the job scored outside of that Dallas game was 21. I was like, 17.
You know what it is? We're not good in the red zone because we're like middle of the road in like yards. We just can't score.
That's
right.
fair.
So next game up I'm gonna throw it to you, Diz. Y'all discuss it. I'm gonna be right back. The next game up will be the Patriots and the Bills. We're gonna talk about the Patriots and the Bills. And I don't want to jinx y'all, but I think the Patriots got a chance to hang around in this bad boy. But did you start it off, y'all? And I'll be right back.
This game, I wish I had the confidence that Prime had. Last time we played the Bills, I think Josh Allen scored in like 7 straight time. They were touchdowns each time. I think it was something crazy like that. Like he had 7 possessions and 7 touchdowns. And this is, if we can keep it close, this will help me feel that we are closer on the path than that we need to be. But I don't know if I think we lose by 10. I'm gonna go 31-21.
Wow.
I don't know that the Bills look scary. They've looked scary the past like 3 or 4 seasons. But
need some Juwan
it's I don't have the Juwan confidence. This is one of the games that I picked that we were going to lose in our route to getting the wild card.
Well, I said wow because I had just written down 33-21 Buffalo. So
wow.
See,
I'm hoping we can sneak out a win, but let us keep it. Let us win against the spread, and I'll take that.
Nice. So what you got?
Yeah, 31-21.
31-21.
Yeah. That's not even beating the spread, by the way. The spread is 7.5 points. So we would need to win. We would need to lose 24. You know what? No, put it 24-31. I do think we beat the spread.
24-31.
Yeah.
All right. Change up.
Okay.
Ruin some people's bets tonight.
Source, you sticking with your score? What you got?
33-21. Yeah, I'm sticking with mine.
Joel, what you think?
Bills.
We already know. Look, man, I think it's some history in this bad boy. You might have seen this, but they say that Drake May today has a chance to tie Tom Brady for the and he's the only quarterback to ever do this, to have 4 straight games of at least 75% completion percentage with 2 touchdowns.
Oh, that's dead. That's dead.
So no, I think we can get that.
That's doable.
That's dead.
I mean, Tom Brady.
75%.
Buffalo defense is good, but it ain't lights out. Like throwing for 75% and 2 scores I think it's doable.
Yeah,
that is strong. That's a strong take.
I think we can do that.
Hunter Henry, go crazy.
Yeah, Hunter Henry go crazy. Diggs can muster up another decent game. You never know, but yeah, you want to ensure swing that pass out to them backs and find Hunter Henry. You might protect that percentage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the. I'm gonna go 30. Go to Bills 31. 31-20.
Oh, 31-20.
Mm.
Wait, who you said, Brian?
The Bills.
Bills.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Better yet, no, change it to 23.
31-23.
31-23.
He on the other side. Did you see that?
31-23.
Just that much. They get theirs.
All right, so we got that out the way. Next up, let's go to the fun game for a lot of reasons. Y'all knew this was going down today?
I didn't.
Yeah, but I'm not getting it.
The Throwback City, bro. Throwbacks today. To my understanding, I believe they both wearing throwbacks today.
Oh, word.
Yep, that's what I saw.
Ice cream.
Got the joint in the Seattle going back to the old joints of back in the day. I'm thinking Jim Zone and all. I'm like, they're going
Yes,
back.
sir. Steve Largent about to be out there, John. And Leroy Selman. There you go.
So we were talking about the team with one loss, so somebody gonna have a second loss when the day's over.
Why does Smith and Jigba's helmet look so weird in this picture?
Yeah, because it's fake.
Yeah, let me see if we can. Let me see. This is what it looks like. I think I got another pic. Oh, you can see the side. There you go on that one too.
The beak in the front somewhere is weird.
Yeah, I've obviously he has locks. So I wonder if they just had to get a larger helmet because of that.
Yeah, man. Really good one going down today, man. I'm really excited to see as much of this one as I can. Like I say, somebody's going to get their second loss of the season in this one. Very good defense against a overall solid team in Tampa Bay as well. So Baker and Sam Darnold, the matchup we all been waiting for.
You've been waiting for it,
right? You and Juwan.
Look, man, I just need number 2 to get for real, for a lot of purposes, FanDuel included. One of them, I need Jabba to get busy too. So I wouldn't care if we just had them running down the field on each other. I'd be good with it. Get to see my old friend Tank Lawrence, old cowboy in a Seattle uniform. It's gonna be an interesting game to me, man. I don't even know how I really want to pick this game because the Seattle defense has been outstanding.
By the way,
what'd you say?
You will not be seeing him in the Seattle uniform.
He's out. He hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt. He got hurt the other game. I was just throwing it out there, and I forgot about it. He got hurt the other night.
Well, I know at the time I had heard that he was still potentially going to play, and I just looked. It says he's out now.
Yeah, I heard it. I
don't know. Yeah, I don't know when they confirmed he wasn't going to play. So I didn't know if you had heard or not.
Maybe I see him on the sideline.
Yeah. Hopefully he's still wearing at least. Maybe he'll wear his jersey and jeans.
Yeah, man. Very interesting game. I think I'm a lean. Ooh, it's a tough one to pick, man.
Definitely.
Not for me.
I feel real confident if Mike Evans was playing.
Yeah.
Even with this Seattle defense, which has been really good, I'd feel good. Then there's no Bucky Irvin either on the other side.
Bucky.
So we'll see what Rashad White and then the young kid. What's the other kids? Tucker. Whatever the young kid they got.
Sean Tucker.
Yeah, if he touches the ball.
Godwin's back. He came back last week.
Yeah, Godwin's back. Yeah, he's back. He actually played.
Came back and lost, Joel.
I don't care if they win or lose. I just want Godwin to score.
I'm just saying.
24-23 Bucks.
Oh. He had an internal battle with that one.
Yeah, I think this game gonna be. It could be a rough one.
Yeah,
could be.
Let's see.
Rough, rugged, and raw.
Source, what you got?
Oh, even though in the pick'em contest I picked Tampa Bay, I'm actually gonna go with Seattle. I think Smith and Jabba are gonna go crazy, and I say that because I wanted to get him in my lineup, but I did not. I still could, but I'm not going to change it at this point because I've learned that the closer to game time I make changes, the worse off I am. So, and I got Tampa Bay putting up some points today. 31-27. It's a shootout.
Hey, I love that score though. I almost went that high. I love that score. 31-27 for the Bucks.
That'll be fun.
Hey, game. JB, I see you early. I got you down too. I forgot in the earlier game, he had the Bills winning 34-17.
I saw it and I was like, hopefully we just don't bring it up,
Who said that?
JB.
Oh.
Yep.
JB.
He had 34-17 for the Bills. All right. Okay, so you said yours was 31-27?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that score. I thought about something similar earlier. Joel, win.
I want Godwin to score because I got him in my fantasy.
You need him.
So I need them to score. I think Seattle will win it. I really do.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So,
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair.
I like it. A lot of people get a chance to really see them today. They've been balling.
Yeah.
Didge.
You guys convinced me earlier talking about this apparently stalwart defense that Seattle has. I already didn't know that they were playing today, but this is going to be a really good game. But I'm going 27-17 Seattle.
Seattle.
1, they're at home. 2, no team has scored more than 20 points on them. And 3, Tampa's missing 2 very important pieces of their offense. So
Yeah.
I think all 3 of those combined sort of points might become at a luxury for them. And I just hate those uniforms. So I need those uniforms.
You hate creamsicle joints?
Oh, I hate the creamsicle uniforms.
Come on, bro.
Oh, they are so ugly. Oh, they are terrible. I hate every time because everybody else seems to love them. And it's like, they are terrible.
That's very upsetting. I'm hurt. Hurt.
They are ugly.
Dang. At 2, Brute.
I'm cool with it.
Thanks, Prime.
I'm cool with it. Man, I had a chance. So back in the day when everybody was going crazy over the Mitchell and Ness joints.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When they first came out, and most football fans, you get it's one for your team. But if you liked old players, you would jump in and just get other joints. I had a chance to get an old James Wilder joint too. And I dealing around with it. By the time I decided I want to get it to do that, sold it to somebody else. Interesting enough. Let's go Commanders Chargers. On here, Jaden Daniels is returning.
Okay.
And the Chargers are trying to rebound as well because Washington lost like they caught their L to Penix in them last week in Atlanta. Source, what you got?
Man, Chargers better do something. That's all I'm saying. I'm sick of the Chargers. Actually, let's be honest. It's like 10 years. It's like 10 years. Every time I expect the Chargers to be decent, let alone good, they trick it up. I'm stick with them though. I'm going to ride beside them. To 28, 24. 28-24. Chargers with the dub.
Didge.
The Bolts.
I think that Chargers O-line is still unhealthy, right? Like,
I believe so.
It was unhealthy last week.
It was very unhealthy last week.
Yeah. Joel got hurt.
I don't think I'm gonna go 31-23 Chargers still though.
I like
Man, we hate Washington.
I don't know if Jaden Daniels is gonna be the same. Like I know he's back today, and I need him to be the same because that's my starting QB in fantasy.
Derwin James on the
But he was coming off of it was hamstring for him too, right?
Was it hamstring? I believe it was.
Yeah.
And it's like that. Even when you come back off of that, like it still seems like you need a game or two to sort of ramp back up.
Right.
And McLaurin's out too.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
Not that
Scary.
he's been doing anything.
I mean,
so you going Chargers, Joel?
Yeah, bounce back game for the Chargers today. Got a rebound from last week. It's embarrassing.
That's a pity.
33-24 Chargers. Go Chargers, go.
Dun.
Double.
Sorry, wrong team.
What we got?
We got one more.
One more.
One more night.
And of course,
you see the comment section said, "Don't pick all Chargers."
and of course, we have left will be the Monday night between the Chiefs and the Jags. Chiefs 2-2, Jags a surprising 3-1. And the Jags coming off that barn burner with the Niners when they thought they had the Niners. Look, the Jags are this close.
I thought they beat
to
the
be
Niners.
4-0 right now. Huh?
They
won that one.
Wait, that was 2 weeks ago.
No, that was last week. They beat the Niners.
It was last week.
Their loss was against the Bengals.
The Bengals, okay. Thanks
Yeah.
for the correction on that. But still, coming off the barn burner of a game last week, they very well could be 4-0, the Jags.
Ain't that crazy? That's
so wild.
They've been like,
It's
Travis
such a
Hunter.
silent. It's such a silent score too, like a silent record.
Yeah. How's that defense look?
Well, they playing at home tomorrow night. Patrick
I like-
Mahomes been traveling to play them, so they playing at home tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what you think.
I don't have a lot of faith in the Jaguars, even with this record. So I'm for sure going Kansas City. Record wise or score wise, though, is where I sort of I'm questioning.
9-0.
9-0 is crazy.
Jackson playing OKD though.
I'm gonna go. I do think 28-24. Kansas City.
Ooh.
Okay. Joel.
What was the game again?
Jaguars and
Kansas
Chiefs.
Jaguars and
That's
Chiefs.
Kansas City.
And Jackson.
A part in Jacksonville. A part of me wants to see this train ride keep going. I think I'm siding with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whoa. Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that.
I want to see it. Look, man. Like they look good on paper for a couple of years now. They just can't seem to like be good. And like maybe this is it. Maybe they're finally doing it. Like I'm curious if they can get past the Chiefs, who I guess kind of turned it back on a little bit the last 2 weeks. I mean, we'll see. This could be a testing ground for them.
Oh, you know what? I should have remembered that too, because I was thinking about that Jags Niners score, because I remember your cousin was going off. Got all about that. He was going off on the page there.
Oh, last week you're talking about. That's because they played on Thursday and they kind of messed it.
Yeah.
Messed my mind up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got.
Is. All right, Joel. Source.
I feel like after the Baltimore fiasco, maybe Kansas City's feeling a little back on their footing, and I can't see them losing to Jacksonville right now. We're 26-19.
26-19.
That is an odd score,
That's
but yes,
ugly.
I'm gonna go 30. I'm gonna go 30-17.
Oh,
Kansas City.
Ooh.
if Prime could change teams, he would definitely be a Chiefs fan. 100%. At least until Patrick Mahomes.
I don't know, but I would be a Mahomes fan.
You are that already.
Yeah.
And the team thing might be a stretch. I'm not saying that's a bad team to be.
Lady, you hear this? You see what he talking about your team?
If I was actually picking another team, I don't know. It'd be tough. When I might be Tampa.
There should have been a whole bunch of Cowboy fans that have defected to
Warm in
Kansas City.
Tampa.
Defective Florida.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it'd probably be Tampa, and the main reason is I think I told you so. It's back in the day. That was my squad. That was my Madden squad.
Tampa was
Back in the day. We talking
like the not Rich Gannon.
Even when John Gruden was there.
What was their quarterback? Was that Brad Johnson?
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson. Florida State.
Brad Johnson throwing the
Florida
Keyshawn?
State.
And Brad Johnson. They had Florida receivers of Riddell Anthony.
Riddell
Green.
Anthony. Wow.
Yeah. All those days.
The Warren Sapp days.
Hey, Warwick Dunn was there for a sec.
Warwick Dunn, definitely.
Hey, I was get busy with Warwick
Dunn. Mike Allstott.
And what's his name?
That's the Jackson.
So it's the backup, the black quarterback.
Sean King.
Sean King, yeah, Sean King. Yeah.
Wasn't Keyshawn Johnson on those teams?
Keyshawn played there. Yeah.
Keenan McCardle.
Yeah, I would tear people up. But I had my defenses with Warren. I'll tell you something else too.
Rest in peace, Derek Brooks.
I tell you something else too. Your Patriots back then was in my rotation.
Oh,
that was during the year.
I had Ty Law, I had Lawyer Malloy in them back then the day. Where I'm proud of myself on defense.
Look at Ed's proud. He's proud of his mom.
They were in my five.
That was during the years where it was purely defense because the Brady's rating on Madden those years until like Madden 08-09, his rating was consistently in the 70s. I remember specifically. Yeah, I used to be so mad.
I was thinking with Drew Bledsoe, bro. So
Wow.
Back in the day. Shout out to my man the Gooch. You know what time it is. We used to get busy in that Madden in his basement. But that's it, y'all. It's about game time, man. What y'all got? You want to put out there, Joel?
Oh, we're done.
They can find you and all that. What you got going on?
Same as usual. Joel_J27 on Instagram and X. We do our new What You Do About Nothing. Well, actually, before that, we do our normal What You Do About Nothing show on Wednesdays, talking geek stuff, and then on Thursdays we do at least for the next couple weeks, we're finishing off the second half of the next conference, the Eastern Conference in the NBA, where we talk. We're previewing the NBA season. Now we're going into the Eastern Conference. We just finished the Western Conference for the next 3 weeks. So come join.
Is it Southeast this week?
Yeah, Southeast this week.
What about the other thing you do, Joel? The get ready. Don't you do a get ready with me with tank tops?
You, Joel.
It's on TikTok. No one knows about that.
He holds up the two black things like this one or
this one.
He throw in a gray one for a little pizzazz every now and then.
Gotcha.
I gotta switch it up.
You can find me at DigD everywhere. Got the Geek Set podcast later today, and then I do tech every Friday with my buddy Trayvon, Geeking on Tech Fridays at 5 Central, 6 Eastern.
Nice. So it
might be a little late after that sometimes, black people stuff.
we do what we do. The show will be on and just hang out. You know me. Actually, I'm doing all right. So last Wednesday we had Rob Nice from Rap Seminar and Pendulum Inc. on B-Cypher Wednesday, and we did a short interview, but we're going to do a longer interview on Instagram. Thanks to him, he was like, yo, maybe we should do a conversation on Instagram, and maybe some of my people will follow you. I was like, I appreciate it, man, because most people that have a bunch of followers don't be like, hey, do this, maybe it'll benefit you. So I appreciate that. So I don't know if we're doing Monday or Tuesday, but we'll have like an hour conversation about his graphs and how he creates his breakdowns of rappers and what they do at Pendulum Inc. Shout out to Mickey Fax and the crew over there. Wednesday, B-Cypher Wednesday. It'll be episode 44 this week. The sample challenge was picked by Apathy. Apathy is from Demigod, the rapper from Connecticut. Legendary. Been around for 30 years. Got a new album that came out this year.
Nice.
Mom and Dad. And that joint's dope. So he picked the sample challenge. Then the artist challenge is Jay-Z. So all the producers either remix something by Jay-Z or present an instrumental that they would submit to Jay-Z if they had the opportunity to do so. The guest is supposed to be someone, but they haven't responded to a couple messages. So now I'm like, are they going to pull up for real? So we'll see if we have a guest on Wednesday or not. Either way, we're getting closer to show 50. Which will be in next month. And then the 1 year show will be, I think, December 4th, 3rd, 4th, somewhere around there. And man, yeah, we're still rocking and rolling and trying to get on a bigger platform. One of these days, somebody going to be like, let's do it and throw it. I won't say too much. We'll get to it.
We back this Wednesday?
Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we back. We good. So we'll do 1990 this Wednesday.
Nice.
Last week, so. We are back on that on this before B-Cypher Wednesday. And for me, I have nothing really going on, really not too much. Looking forward to talking basketball with you guys Thursday. And then, like I said, Source and I'll be on Wednesday. And then as always, next week. So that's it. I'm going to be where I'm at. So.
You going outside today, Prime?
No. It's nice out there, though.
Man, I never go to 2 Street Festival, man. In my mind, I want to go. But in my body, I don't want to go. Because
go to the State Fair, too. Go ahead.
Yeah, same thing. Well, I'm really not going to the State Fair. I'm not that. I don't care that much.
State Fairs this late in the year?
Yes. It used to be September, the end of September, but now it's kind of pushed back.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to the festival in a few years, so since folks ain't know how to act out there, so I hung it up. So I may go back another year, but I ain't messing with it this year. Now by the time he's something to eat and get into these games, that's about it.
Word, me too. The kids, I think they just pulled up.
Word up.
The wife brought some pizzas home, so we about to be.
It's a winner.
Red zoning.
Yep.
Appreciate everybody checking us out. This is the SBP Sports Bar Podcast. We are here just about every Sunday, 11 a.m.-ish. Come through, holler at us. Join us on YouTube and join us on Facebook. That's the SBP, the Sports Bar Podcast. Also, the SBP TV. You can find us there. But we appreciate y'all. Hope y'all team to win today. Unless you the Jets.